Okay, hey guys, so I'm at the hospital. I've parked. I have to leave my phone in here because it's mental health. We can't bring them in, but just let you know I'm here. I'm kind of pushing it right there because I got to be there literally in like 8 minutes. So I will let you know how it was when I got out. Since we couldn't bring our phones to the unit, this is a sample schedule typed up of what we did for that day, so you can pause and look at it if you're interested. Hello everybody. I have gotten out the shower, taken my shower, gotten all cleaned up. I've gotten myself a nice glass of water and I've also got myself a nice glass of pink Moscato. Okay, what I'm drinking tonight is pink Moscato by Barefoot. So I actually had the pink Moscato and the yellow Moscato, but I chose to drink the pink Moscato tonight. So I might just drink one glass and that's it. So I'm gonna say cheers to you. Let's get on with this video. So I'm basically just telling you about my day today. I had mental health clinical from basically 2 to 11 p.m. Right now it's after 11. Not sure the specific time, but it's after 11. And so yeah, I'm home now and just going over you with some specifics about my patient and just some different activities we did today in the mental health unit, and then just some general things that I saw and experienced tonight. So with this patient that I took care of tonight, they were admitted to the emergency room because they were having a manic episode with some psychotic symptoms. So basically the patient had threatened to harm their family member or kill their family member, and so the family member and the patient was having like hallucinations and delusions and things like that, and so the family member had them committed to the mental health unit, and so we were there as students and I was taking care of this patient. What are some things that I saw in regards to this patient when I was assessing them, talking to the patient, asking questions? I saw that the patient had very disorganized speech. So disorganized speech is kind of like, it's just not organized. So like, say for instance, I could ask, for me, an organized sentence could be, I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? I'll be back in an hour. That's an organized sentence. A disorganized sentence could be something like, I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. I have to make coffee. My favorite color is red. You see how that's like, the topics don't even really go together. So the patient's speech was disorganized, kind of like that example I just gave you. The patient also had like some obsessions with religion. A lot of times you'll see in the mental health unit, a lot of times they have obsessions with religions, either where, that's all they talk about, like in an unhealthy, weird way, or they think they're God or Jesus or something, or of a religious leader or figure, or they think that they are a messenger from God and that they can receive special messages that they can tell you to predict the future and stuff. They have a lot, delusions and stuff. You see that a lot on the mental health unit, and so this patient, had some of that. And yeah, so that disorganized speech, some delusions and obsessions with religion. But other than that, the patient was nice, cooperative. I'm not gonna say nice, cooperative. Didn't really want to talk as much, but eventually talked a little bit later on. And yeah, some of the medications that the patient takes, 2 antipsychotics, Abilify and Seroquel, some laxatives to help for constipation, some blood pressure medication to control like the high blood pressure, some meds to control arthritis, and high nerve pain. Yeah, and also levothyroxine because the patient had hypothyroidism. So those are some of the meds that the patient takes. Another thing that we did tonight, we had, as students, we conduct the group assignments on our assigned side. So it was really cute. The students that were assigned to the younger side, they did a presentation on anger management, which was really cute. They had a really cute printout with just different ways to manage your anger, go for a walk, read a book, take a bath, different things like that. And so it was cool to see them present and how the patients responded well to it. And then on our side, we were on the older side, the geriatric side. And for my group, we did our presentation on communication skills. And so we had a little paper printout with just different ways of communicating and how it can help you in all of your life. And then we had planned to play Uno. And then as they pick cards, we had assigned like different things to each color, and they would share a memory. But it was too many people and too spread out to play Uno. So instead, we just let people pick cards and share a memory with each color that they picked. So it still was really good. It was fun. What I noticed, which was cool, is that I remember I used to be really have stage fright, but since I've started doing my YouTube videos, and even singing online, sometimes I sing and post those as well, that has lessened that and gotten rid of the stage fright. Doing these YouTube videos, I have to practice what I'm gonna say, and even just being natural in front of the camera, and then even when I'm singing, practicing my singing or just being natural in front of the camera, it has taken away my shyness and my stage fright. So that's the cool thing about YouTube and recording these videos. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. I would say on the mental health unit, it's interesting. You see a lot of different types of diagnosis, mental health diagnosis. And sometimes, on the unit it's chill, and sometimes it can be very, very lit. Last week, one of the patients broke an employee's arm. Yes, it's an aggressive patient that was just wilding. Broke one of the employees' arms. Yeah, sometimes it can get lit. It can be serious. I would say when you go on the mental health unit as a employee or even as a student, you have to always be aware of your surroundings. You have to always kind of read the room and kind of be aware of people's moods, because sometimes they change real quick. And somebody could be laughing at you 1 minute and then angry and yelling the next second. So just being aware of the mood so that you can keep yourself safe as a student or employee, and everyone else in the surrounding area is safe as well. I guess what some things that I took from mental health are that I learned from that I keep with is that definitely just being thankful for your sound mind, or because some of these patients have this mental illness that they have to deal with for the rest of their lives, and a lot of them, they get thrown away. I think family and friends and stuff don't know how to deal with it, so it's they don't have any support at all, which is really sad to see. And sometimes these patients, they need help and assistance for their entire life. So it's if they don't have support, it's where did they get the support from? Some of them are homeless. Some of them have been dealt with a lot of abuse and neglect and stuff from their family. So it can be sad. It can be sad. But on the opposite side, when you see a patient recover, so this is my third week in this unit, I've seen how in week 1, a patient that's been there, say, for 3 months was just not doing well, and then to come back 3 weeks later and see them now that they're doing better. That is showing a sign oh wow, that's awesome, because you see okay, they're getting down the medication is helping to stabilize their mood, so that they can at least take care of themselves or be back in the environment and not harm themselves or harm others. So that is a good thing when you can see that the patient stabilizes and is better. So that's a good thing. That's the positive end of the spectrum, so it's an eye-opening experience, and hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit of insight if you're going into mental health and you're interested in it. All right, bye.